Hello guys, it's Grimdutch here with another video, and today we're gonna do a clue scroll guide because I am a clue scroll channel mostly and I do a lot of clue scrolls, so I want to make a guide for you guys to do them efficiently and fast, the most fastest way. But yeah, let's get into the tips, the basic tips I got for you guys. First off, the most important thing, it saved my life really while doing clue scrolls, is the Alt1 toolkit. I will show you guys in a second what it looks like. I think most of you guys have heard of it or are using it, but it's amazing. It can solve puzzles for you. It shows you every step what you need to do, so it's so vital for doing clue scrolls efficiently. The second one is quick presets. I personally don't use quick presets because I just don't need it. It's not that good, but it is handy for you guys. We are not farming clue scrolls all the time, so you can switch fast from, like, if you're doing a Slayer task, you press the preset and you have your clue scroll interface, and you go and do the clue scroll very efficiently. So that's very handy for you guys who are not really farming the clues. The third basic tip for you guys, I will go into more detailed tips in a second, which I'm going to explain the hard clue scrolls and elite clue scrolls separately, so that's coming up in a second. But the third tip is fast teleports. It's not a huge tip, but it can save you time, and what that is I will show you guys in a second. First off, we have the Alt1 toolkit, and you see it here on my screen for you guys. This is the interface for the Alt1 toolkit. Here's the hard clue scroll I have right here. It says this riddle, and the Alt1 toolkit just shows you directly. You have to press this button, but I already did it. Where you need to go and what you have to do. So it's very handy, and also you can do that with puzzles, and yeah, it's so important to do. Also, what the Alt1 toolkit has is the following things. It has an XP meter, drop logger, world map, the wiki, the stats, you can search other players, the DG keyer. It's really handy to do engineering with that. Stopwatch, various amount of tools you need while doing RuneScape. Also, you can watch YouTube without disappearing it when you walk, so it stays on your RuneScape screen, just like the Alt1 right here. The Alt1 has one flaw right now. When I press this and I'm going to walk, right now it stays here, but if I do this, it disappears for a second, and when I press my right mouse button, it appears again. So that's kind of a flaw. I don't know if it's all the same for you guys, but yeah, this is the Alt1 toolkit. So let's move on to the presets. I personally don't have a preset. What you see in my inventory right here is my usual inventory while doing thieving. My crystal teleport seeds, teleport runes, wicked hood, game necklace, ring of kingship to get to Donheim. It's really important to have that because elite clue scrolls are quite often in that area. So, and the ring of dueling is also very important because for hard clues you often need to go to the 2 arena or Castle Wars. So that's why this is very, very important to have in your inventory if you're doing hard clue scrolls. Also, you can use in your presets all the teleport scrolls. The most important ones are the Lumbridge Yard teleport and the Polnivea. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah, that one in the desert. Also, the Juju Spirit Bag can be useful at some points. And move on to the third tip for the basic ones is the fast teleports. You can use Fishwax to use those quick charges, and it will teleport you as fast as a normal magical spell, so it saves you quite a bit of time while doing clue scrolls. So let's get into how you get those clue scrolls efficiently. The hard clue scrolls are straightforward. The 3 viable methods to get them very fast. The first one is for low levels which cannot enter Elf City and do not have the thieving requirement for Elf City thieving. Hellhounds is the way to go. You get them almost as fast as Elf City Thieving, so it's a great way. I used that for a while in the beginning of my clue hunt. It's a great way to get them. I would recommend killing them in the resource dungeon in the Teverly dungeon. It's a great way to kill them most efficiently. And the second method is Elf City Thieving. I just would recommend 99 Thieving, just you can do all of the clans and you can switch between them quite fast, because if you have to wait, it's not great to do. So just 99 Thieving, it's not that hard to get. If you want to really camp clue scrolls, you need to get 99 Thieving and go the Elf City Thieving way to get them very fast. The third way, is Slayer. It can be a good source of clue scrolls, but it's more of a casual clue hunt in that way. Just do clue scrolls between Slayer tasks. It's not a great way to get them, especially due to the fact it takes far amount of more time than Elf City Thieving. Abbey Demons drop quite a bit of hard clue scrolls, so I would recommend doing those. There are a few other monsters who drop hard clue scrolls, of course, but not that frequently. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing Slayer for clue scrolls in particular. And moving on to the elite clue scrolls, first off, Elf City Thieving is again the way to go for all of you clue hunters. It's just a great way to get clue scrolls, and it's AFK as well, so it's a win-win in that way. So yeah, Elf City Thieving yet again. And the second main way to get elite clue scrolls is mutated Jadinko males. The requirement is 91 Slayer, so it's not that high in comparison with the Elf City Thieving method, because it requires a lot of quests to get into Elf City, and also it requires a lot of time to get 99 Thieving. For some of you guys which are low level, it takes a lot of time. So yeah, mutated Jadinko males is the second method. It's not that fast, but yeah, they drop a lot of elites, so it's a good way. Also, you can get elites from Triskelion pieces, but yeah, they are so rare that they are not on the list, because it's just not an option to camp elites with that. First off, we're gonna showcase how to do hard clue scrolls, and I want to show you the items you need for the emote clue scrolls. The most common items you need. So if you are gonna farm clue scrolls, these items you want to have in your bank already, because you need them anyhow. So the first one is Rune Warhammer, combination with Elemental Shield and Blue D'hide Chaps. You need them for Fishing Guild clue scroll, I think, yeah, Fishing Guild. Mithril Plate Legs, Rune Hatchet and Ring of Life. Ring of Life you need for more than one emote clue scroll, but this one in particular is for the Teverly one. Amulet of Power with a diamond ring, that is for the, I think, Karamdia one at the banana plantation. So you need that. That's very common. Blue D'hide Fem Braces plus the D'hide body, the Blue D'hide body. You need that for the Light Tower. And of course you need this one for Shiloh Village, Clue Scroll Step, Rune Plate Body, Split Bark Helmet, and a Mud Pie. Also for the next step you need a rope and Fire Battle Staff, Rune Full Helm, and with it goes the Blue D'hide Chaps. That one is, I think, the Fremennik one at the camp. I don't know the name. Now I don't come up with it right now, but you need that for that step. And an Element to Age Ward is, together with the Ring of Life, another step. So those items you need for all the emotes. Not all of them, but the most common ones. So those items you need to buy if you are gonna farm hard clue scrolls. And now I'm gonna showcase a hard clue scroll using the Alt1 app. Also I want to mention you can use puzzle skipping tickets if you really hate to do puzzles, even though with Alt1 it's fairly easy. But if you really want that die and you have the money, you can use puzzle skipping tickets. Right now I'm doing it because I'm fed up with puzzles after I've done like I think 1500 to 1700 clue scrolls, so I'm fed up with them right now, so I don't want to do them. This one I know out of my head. I know where it is. I think most of you guys know it. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's not. That is YouTube. That's not the Alt1 app. Let's see if we can come up with it right here. You press unlock any, and if you wait, most of the time it's very fast, but when I do a video, of course not. And you see it's right here. So we are gonna teleport right there. Hard clue scrolls come in different sorts. The steps. You have anagrams. You have challenges. You have puzzles. You have coordinates. Excuse me. You have riddles and you have emotes. And I showed you already which items you need the most for the emote clues. And the rest of them, they are straightforward because Alt1 solves all of them for you. Even the challenge scrolls, Alt1 just mentions the answer down below here most of the time, so you don't have to search that anywhere. So that's very good for doing clue scrolls. This is my inventory for doing hard clue scrolls. All the teleport scrolls are right here, and of course the runes and the basics stuff which I showed earlier. Which you need for doing the hard clue scrolls. The Ring of Kingship you don't need for the hard clue scrolls, but I have it anyway because I don't want to bank, and well, I'm just lazy. And also I have puzzle skipping tickets right now for the puzzles because I don't want to do them. Well, and this is the average hard clue scroll loot, so don't do them. No, just kidding. This is how Alt1 solves your puzzles. You just unlock any, such as every step. You click on guide and you can choose from the voice instruction guide, which I prefer. You can set the speed on how fast the voice is going. You can also do the instruction list, and it just gives you a list of steps you need to take so you can complete it. And you can do a click overlay, so arrows will appear and you can just click right this. So this is how Alt1 solves your puzzles. So very straightforward, very easy, and you are solving it in like under a minute. So that sums up the hard clue scrolls. Let's move on to the elite ones. And now moving on to the elite clue scrolls. Elite clue scrolls come in two steps. The compass step, which I have right here, and the scan step, which I show you guys in a second if I get it. So as far as the compass goes, it's pretty straightforward. Just follow the arrow, and if you are fairly close, it will move more rapidly than it does when you are far away. I use as a spot Valador to start because it's central, so you can easily find the next location. So here we have a scan clue, and in this case it's the Brimhaven dungeon one. You have a couple of them who are kind of irritating. For example, the Chaos one I really hate with a passion, and the Elven Lands can be a pain in the ass, but most of the time I will find it. Sometimes I will drop the Chaos Tunnels ones because I just don't have the strength to do them. I just get bored really easily. So also you have with the scan clues, sometimes it says try scanning on a different level. You have it in the Brimhaven dungeon, which is very nice because if it's at a different level, it's very easy to find, if you see right here. And you also have it at the Teverly one, no, not the Teverly dungeon, but White Wolf Mountain one. It's very straightforward from there. And also make sure with the scans that you make kind of a circle around the place you need to scan at, because you cover the most areas. I will post a link down below for the right routes. There was a Reddit post about it, so if you follow that you will find it fairly easily. I just follow my own path, but it's kind of similar to that. So if you look at that, you can solve them in very little time. Also, when you dig, you can get three options. You can get a puzzle, a Celtic knot puzzle, or a wizard. Let's see what I get. I get this time a Celtic knot puzzle, and it's fairly straightforward with the Alt1. Just press unlock any and it will unlock it most of the time right now it doesn't. If it doesn't, move your mouse to insert pads and press Alt 1 on your keyboard and it will solve it. So it says here 3 steps this way, 3 steps this way, and 3 steps this way, and it's finished. You completed it. So it's very easy. Also, which I said, I start at Valador every compass clue because it's, for me, it's the most convenient. And I walk around a little bit and you see the arrow moving quite rapidly, so it's kind of nearby, so I don't have to teleport anywhere. And the inventory for Elite Clue Scrolls is kind of the same as with Hard Clue Scrolls, but I carry an oil lantern for the Lumbridge swamp scan, and I carry something to get to the desert and to Taibo. Why not teleport? Because sometimes you have a, I don't know how to pronounce that, but a jungle scan, so that's easy to have. And also with the jungle scan, sometimes it's around the Juju place, so that's why I have a Juju teleport spirit bag. Also, if it fails with the Celtic Knot, just move it around a little bit and it should work right away. In some cases, so even the Alt 1 method for pressing on the keyboard doesn't work at once, so you have to move around a little bit and then it will solve it for you. So just let's see what the average Elite Clue Scroll is. It's around, for me personally, if you see right here, I did 660 Elite Clue Scrolls, with this one 661. I got 1 shadow die and 1, how do you call it, I will show it in the bank later on. I just can't come up with the name right now. I did 1184 hard treasure trails. I got from that, I got I think 3 shadow dice, 3 shadow dice and 1 Barrows die. So without the dice, an average hard clue is around, I think 200k or something, and the average elite is around 250 ish. So let's see if this is average. Yeah, kind of average, 212k right here with 50k cash. It's a 6 item clue, so that's really nice. More chance to get a die, but yeah, I always reroll this kind of rewards, and yeah, the average is around 250, so 209 was it, and now 295. So let's get a quick overview of my clue tab right now. Didn't show that for a very long time on this channel, so this is what you can expect after this many clue scrolls. This is my tab. Yeah, sack of effigies I got with Elite Clue Scrolls. I have max cash right here from the dice. I also have cash right in my money pouch, but I spend it all on bonds and such, so almost 1 die is gone. Also have some supplies in there, but yeah, this is the tab. A lot of pages. Didn't get a lot of pages recently. It's really being really poor. The rewards are really bad lately, so I am not demotivated, but I think by myself sometimes, why am I doing clue scrolls? But yeah, they are really worth it, guys. If you see this tab, this is from a really long time, of course, but yeah, you can get this amount of cash with clue scrolls. So yeah, guys, I hope you find this video interesting. I hope you learned something from it, and yeah, good luck with all your clue hunting, and I hope you all get a die very soon. And if you do, just send me a picture on Twitter or send me a reaction on YouTube so I can know, because I would very like to see another die. So yeah, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next clue video. Goodbye.